Well, welcome to the brick order form. I'm going to give you a little tutorial here, and we start off with the web page. We're going to click on the get the desktop form, see what happens, and there we are. But this is something that has to be downloaded in order to fill the form because it's stored on the cloud. And when I download it, I'm going to open it. That should be what I'm going to see. It's opening in my Adobe, in this case, Acrobat Reader, but in your case, you probably have just the Reader form. So I'm going to start out and read up here what it says. Please select one of the following options, one brick per form. Well, I'm going to start with one that's the most complicated, so that'll take a little more time. The rest of them you'll find. So I'm going to click on this guy here and read that. It's going to open up all the fields, and you can put in uppercase. And so here we go, and I'm there. So I'm just going to start off with my own name and rank. Notice that, what is that? Well, that means that I've exceeded the 16 characters. So all the blanks and punctuation marks count. So I'm going to eliminate that period on my middle name and go to the end and put in an E, and that's got me in there. I go down here to the next line. I'm going to put first. Got an extra character in there. RSM, Radio Squadron Mobile, and that was in the U.S. Air Force Security Service. Stationed at Johnson Air Force Base. Japan, and 1951 through 1953. Okay, well, I get to choose a logo, and I'll just go up here and get, I can press on select the logo picture, and it comes up and shows me there. Now, if I wanted a second logo, and notice that the price is reflected down here, $185. If I want a second logo, it gives me a message that indicates there's a $25 extra fee for a second logo, but I'm going to try it. I don't really have one that's valid for me, but I'll try 5th Air Force. And that increased my price by $25. Now, these fields that are marked in red are required, and that's because we have to send, and I'm going to put in my daughter's name, we have to send a receipt for everybody who makes a donation. And I'll just put in 1, 2, 3, 4 any street, someplace, Texas, 76090. Up, forgot to go. So I've got all those. Now, for example, if I hadn't put in that zip code, and I go over here and click, I want to submit my form now, I'm ready to go, it's going to tell me, I didn't fill out all the things, so I said okay, and now I'm going to do this. put in phone numbers. So now I can submit it, and what's going to happen there is that this is going to activate my email system, and emails will shop up here shortly, and there it is, and it just sends the data, it doesn't send the whole form. So when I click select, it goes back, and I'm gonna pay for it. It's saying probably should have done that, and that increased the price, but I think in the final form we're not going to have PayPal, but it's just showing them. So now what I want to do is I can close this, because that form is, unless I want to print it. Now I can go ahead and print this, and it clicks it like that. Comes up, and well, I can print it to an Adobe, or I can print it to a hard copy. If I just chose not to submit it, I could print it and mail it in with a check, or I could submit it. Whenever you click print, it's going to cause you to submit it, because that way this form will go in, and then whenever we catch your check, we'll be able to go. So that's the easy way to use this form. Good luck. Give it a try. And I can close this out here and go back to my web form. So that's it for that, and we'll quit the